Hi, and welcome back to Side Quests and Sit Downs. I'm Cherie,
I'm Matt.
and like we said in the first episode, we're a couple.
Yes.
So today, we're going to talk a little bit about how we met and kind of the whole rigmarole behind that.
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and start first. I was never really in a serious relationship until I was, how old am I now? I'm 37. Till I was 32. Yeah, till I was 32. Dated that person for about a year. Ended up trying to cheat on me while I was on vacation and found that out when I got home because one of my best friends happened to see him over the shoulder of someone he worked with on a dating website. And that night, I kicked his ass out. And, oh yeah, because we were living together at the time, but that's a whole other fucking story that I will not get into right now. But yeah, so kind of after that, I was like, I don't want to deal with this shit. Like, this is not fun for me. I don't, especially like that being my first real actual relationship, and
Yeah.
it was that bad. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this. So like, I waited. I think we broke up in August. I waited until like October, I want to say. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get on dating websites and just see kind of what happens. And then that's around the time that Facebook dating had come out,
Yeah.
which coincidentally is where we met.
Yeah. I don't think it exists anymore.
No, it doesn't. They got rid of it I think the year after we had dated.
We just got on, found each other, and went, see you.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. See, the funny thing is I don't know what my settings were because at the time you lived in Columbus, well, outside of Columbus, which is about 2 hours from where we live now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember having my settings set that far, out.
I'm pretty sure I did because I knew that I was willing to drive to meet someone. So.
I wasn't at that point yet. That obviously changed.
Yeah.
So yeah, we met on Facebook dating, and that's kind of, I was very kind of just nonchalant about it, really, kind of at first, because I was like, I really don't want to.
I was also extremely fucking nervous.
Well, yeah, I mean, before I go on, let Matt kind of tell you where he was kind of at, and his.
Yeah. So, similar in a way to her, except that she's my actual first serious relationship. Yeah.
He's lucky.
So, yeah, I never had any game and just was like, I'm too busy playing video games to get my heart broken. So.
I mean, there are worse ways to do things.
Yeah. So then it was like, yeah, well, now it was like, well, I got to find someone some point. So it's like, I just got on Facebook dating. It's like, this is free. I'll see who's out there.
That's kind of what my thing was. I'm like, it's free. I'm not paying for this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I don't think, but at that point in time, I was like, me paying for something isn't going to make something turn out any better than it would if I paid for, you know what I mean?
Right.
Didn't pay for it. So.
For the first few weeks, I was just texting good morning and good night.
No, it was just good morning. It was just good morning, and then I would text back and be like, oh, hey, good morning.
Uh-huh.
Like, what are you up to? And then he would literally not say anything to me the rest of the day. So I was like, okay. Because, I'm not going to lie. There was a point in time where I was kind of like, should I just even keep talking to him? But I knew, I don't want to say I knew, but, just based on how you were acting, I kind of was like, I need to be a little bit, I need to play this. I need to not freak out that he's not being, super responsive. You know what I mean? You know how I am now.
Yes.
So being able to be like, okay, just be patient. It ended up happening. It took a while, but it happened.
I am like a timid fawn.
Not so much anymore, really, in my opinion. Maybe that's my fault. I don't know. I bet your family would say it's my fault. Mine 100% would say it's my fault. Without a doubt. They already think I corrupted you, so it's fine.
I don't mind being corrupted.
I know. So yeah, met on Facebook dating, talked for a couple of weeks, and then because we started talking at like the beginning of October, I want to say, because that's the same month that I went to a concert that I was supposed to go to with my ex. I ended up going with my best friend, and I was really sad that night. And I think that was the first time you had actually like texted me good night, because I was actually down there with Megan, and I was talking to Megan about it as like you were texting, and I was talking about you, and she was like, well, he's not saying much. I'm like, but that doesn't like mean anything. Like, we just literally started talking to each other. But then literally like a month later, we went on our first date.
Yeah.
So.
And that was interesting.
It was fun. I had fun.
Yeah. I took her to a little place called Dewey's Pizza in Cincinnati.
Delicious.
Yes. We went to go eat there first. We got princess parking right away.
Yep, that
like
was a plus.
Yeah.
Oh, let me step back first. So, because he lived outside of Columbus, I had offered, I think we had both offered to meet each other halfway at first. And then you were like, I'll just drive down to where you are. I was like, okay, I mean, I'm not going to complain. So our first date, he has to drive 2 hours. And I think I texted you that day or something. And I was like, hey, if you want to stay down here, because like, it's crazy to like go out on a date with someone, be out for a really long time, and then drive 2 hours back home, especially after 11 o'clock. To me, that's crazy.
Not if you're a scared man.
Well, yeah. So I think I texted you earlier that day, and I was like, hey, if you want to stay, you're more than welcome to stay. Like, you know, we're adults. You know, we can stay in the same house together. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to murder you as long as you're not going to murder me.
Right.
So, yeah, I did offer that, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Okay.
So the main meat of the date was us going to a drag show.
And he had never been to a drag show.
Yeah.
I've been to more than I can possibly count.
And since I had never been to one, I had also not known that buying tickets to one meant you got paid attention to.
Yes. So this was at a new like bar that had recently opened called Bloom in Over the Rhine in downtown Cincinnati, and I had never been there to that one before. But I knew the drag queen who was emceeing it. But yeah, so what he ended up doing was he ended up buying us a table, and they had like 4 tables, so they had 2 in the front and then like 2 in the back, and we ended up being in the front, one of the front tables.
And we'd also not. I also didn't grab cash on the way in.
And I don't know why it didn't occur to me to tell you that. Like, because like I said, I've been to so many freaking drag shows. Like, I know that, and it completely slipped my mind. I don't know why I was like, oh, he'll know to do that. Totally did not know to do that.
Why would I know to do that?
Exactly. I don't know why I thought you did. It's just me assuming things. So I had to ask him, like, after the show. Oh, no. It was too far ahead of ourselves.
It was during. Because
it was during.
We started without any cash, and it was like everyone else had cash, and I was like, shit.
Well, and then also Jessica Diamond called us out, too. And even said, these 2 look like they're on their first date. And I just I didn't say anything. I just looked at her and just kind of nodded my head. And she was like, where did you guys meet? And
Facebook dating.
And she was like, what? And we were like, Facebook dating.
We were both like, yeah, we know.
Because they were kind of like, what the hell? Like, I don't even know if any of them knew that it existed. I'm like, this makes me feel like a fucking boomer.
Yeah.
We met on Facebook dating.
Like, either a boomer or like a part of a cult or something.
Yeah, right, exactly. So we had to tell everybody in the room that that's where we met, and they thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And we must have looked hella awkward.
Yep.
And also you had on that Brendan Fraser shirt.
Yeah.
That said
I had
something about the mummy, but the daddy or something like that.
Mummy, more like daddy.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I thought was funny. But everybody else was like, what the fuck? Yeah, so they called us out, and then the show started, and we're sitting there through like the first, I think, probably two queens. And then I looked over and I was like, we need to get cash out.
Yeah, and thankfully they did actually have an ATM that spit out singles.
Oh, it spit out singles?
Yep.
I didn't know that. I thought you had to go to the cashier to get singles.
Nope.
Oh, well, that's cool. So, yeah, we did that, and that was fun. We stayed for the whole show. It was pretty it was freaking crowded in there.
Yeah.
And then we came back here to now what is our house, and that's when I was like, you can stay, like, you can even sleep in the bed. I'm not gonna touch you as long as you don't touch me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and I was like, that's nice. I'm sleeping on the couch.
yeah, I slept on the couch. We ended up watching that musical. What was it? Something about body snatchers.
It was the guy that doesn't like musicals.
Yeah, but ended up being like a play on body snatchers.
Yep.
It ended up being aliens.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually really good. And being someone who enjoys musicals, I was very happy that someone suggested one on our first date. So kudos to you on that. High five.
I did good.
Yeah, and what was I guess I don't know if we've ever asked each other this question. What was your first impression of me?
First impression.
You're not gonna hurt my feelings, I promise.
It was pretty clear that something had happened before I got there.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, someone's sad. Like, there's a bunch of takeaway containers that haven't been thrown away in heaps. It's like,
Yep.
I know this emotion.
Yep.
This is a sad.
Yep. I was not having a good time. That's when I got diagnosed with depression and anxiety, was when all of that happened. I think I've kind of always been like that, but like this kind of just, that whole thing exacerbated it really bad. I just thought you were just super, super shy and what word am I trying to use? Was a little bit afraid to like say or do the wrong thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's kind of like a normal kind of first date thing, I feel like.
Sure. It's like, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up.
Right. I'm like, what could go? I mean, the worst thing that could go wrong is we end up dead. I guess. One of us ends up hurting the other.
If that's your scale, I guess.
No. It's either like, you're cool or you're dead.
Yeah.
That's the scale, cool or dead.
I could have just done something completely weird. It's like, I shit my pants and came.
That I would have been like, okay, you're not staying at my house. Bye.
Yeah. Call an ambulance.
Call an ambulance. Yeah, I don't. And then I want to say, what, the weekend after that is when I went up to visit you for the first time?
I think so. It was either the weekend after or the...
I'm pretty sure it was the weekend after. Because our first day was like in the middle of November. Because I only remember this because I went out and had brunch at this place that was closing like that following week with Megan and them the day that we went on our date. Because we were talking about it at brunch while you were texting me. So I was talking to them about it. And yeah. I'm trying to think. So then like after that, I think that's when I texted you when I got home after that weekend, and I was like, what's going on? I mean, I don't know if I said that or like you had called me your girlfriend or something, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I did. Oh.
I think that's what happened because you were talking to your friends, and I was like, and then because I'm like, not so much now since we've been together for, a couple years, but like at the beginning I was like, I don't know how to like approach this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to ask.
Yeah. And then I was just like,
and you're like,
girlfriend.
Yeah, you were like, I've been calling you my girlfriend. I was like, all right, well, that solves that problem.
Yeah. I just was like, well, in my head, I was like, we can either tiptoe around this, or I can just like, like how do kids make friends? It's like, you're my friend now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just because, like, when I was dating Shane, I don't think we ever had, like, this is what this is type of thing, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And it just kind of happened. So I wasn't really sure. Because, like, at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking figure this out. It's either going to be this or it's going to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather know now than wait.
Yeah. I just went, you're my friend now. We're getting soft tacos later.
And then that started the year and a half of us going back and forth.
Yeah.
So we would alternate weekends. So every other weekend I'd be up there, and then every other weekend he'd be down here. And we did that for about a year and a half, and it kind of became a little bit, at least for me, I don't know about for you, but I was getting tired of it. Like, obviously I kept doing it because I love him, but like at the same time I'm like, this is just so long.
The distance is tiring.
Yeah. And then, but so what would happen is that I would leave Friday, like evening, like like around 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would drive up to your brother's house and hang out by myself usually until you got off of work.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of awkward at the beginning, but now, I mean, I know your brother
Yeah.
and your sister-in-law, so it's a little different. But at the time, I was like, you know what? I don't really want to like hang out at the house by myself, so I would go hang out with my cousin or my friend, and then go to your brother's house after that. But yeah, we did that for a year and a half, and then finally we kind of talked about moving. It was more so getting you situated and making sure you had a job and everything like that.
Yeah.
So had to apply for a job, and at least you were able to. I mean, essentially you transferred us, but you still had to apply for the job, which was kind of stupid in my opinion. But
that's them.
yeah, moved down here in May of, what year is it? 2026? It's 2024?
Yes.
So it'll be 2 years this May. And brought down Asuka, obviously.
Mm-hmm. That was interesting.
She screamed in the car the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your parents and your brother came down, helped us move everything of yours in here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am a maximalist, so I have a lot of stuff in general anyway. This isn't even, like, if you're watching the video,
It is
saying,
but a tiny fraction of the...
and this isn't even what I want it to look like.
There will be more.
There will be more. Once we also kind of figure out how to do this a little bit better and stuff like that. But anyway, that's off topic.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of stuff, so he didn't really bring a lot with you.
I brought my dresser, my TV, my clothes.
Mm-hmm. Clothes and your cat.
And my laptop,
PlayStation.
computer, PlayStation,
Yeah.
gaming stuff.
Yeah. The only furniture was your desk and the dresser.
The desk and my now torn to shreds office chair.
Oh, yeah. That the cats have decided is their
Yeah.
toy. So the chair, the desk, and the dresser. I don't know.
I still haven't really even touched my computer since I moved down here.
No, I'm the only one that's used it.
No, I'm talking about like my desktop one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm the only one that's used it.
My desktop computer?
Yeah. When I deleted my Facebook and I saved everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's used the computer since you've moved here. Because that's where I stored all my stuff from Facebook.
Yeah. It's also more convenient to just have my laptop in the living room.
Yeah.
If I'm doing a gaming thing.
Right. Which makes more sense. I mean, whereas before, your computer was in your bedroom, so it was like, I can just get up and go sit down.
Yeah.
Whereas now, it's in the office, which is where I work all day, so it's not as easy to play, especially during the day. In there.
Me being off camera doing the clicky clack is probably not going to work.
No. Not with my work.
Nope.
Is there anything you can think of? I mean, look. We don't really fight a whole lot, I would say.
Yeah, we've had a couple of things.
I know the first time I got upset was when I had my carpal tunnel surgery, the first one.
Yeah.
And he hadn't reached out to me at all that day, and I was pissed.
Yes.
Because I was like, I just had this done, my fucking hand doesn't work.
I was not keyed in. I was, again, first ever relationship.
Right, which is something that, like, I, at the time, didn't really cross my mind. It was more so, I'm upset that you didn't check in on me. You know what I mean? But, like, I
Sure.
shouldn't have expected you to be like, I should be, you know what I mean? Like,
I should have checked in, but also I was like, huh?
yeah. But we got over, that was fine. But, like, generally, I mean, we pretty much mostly just kind of talk stuff out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get angry and quiet. That's usually when he can tell something's wrong.
Yep.
But most of the time, I try to call stuff out. If I can.
And then if it's too uncomfortable to call out, you'll do that. And then I'll be like, what's wrong?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm in trouble.
Which you shouldn't feel that way, but like sometimes I'm just like, if it's too awkward for me to talk about, I don't know how to bring it up. So then I kind of just am mad.
Mm-hmm.
But I try to voice stuff most of the time.
You try to voice it sometimes by giving off the bad vibes, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I did something bad.
I mean,
Which I'm pretty sure is the experience of all like heteronormative couples,
Yeah.
probably.
yeah. I mean, I ask you all the time if you hate me or if you're mad at me, but that's also my anxiety thing.
Uh-huh.
So he gets asked that question multiple times a day.
She also bullies me constantly.
Listen, it brings me joy.
See?
It's good bullying. It's not mean bullying.
Uh-huh.
It's in good fun.
It's good for you bullying.
Oh, whatever. You love it. If you didn't love it, you wouldn't be here still.
Uh-huh.
I'll kill you. See?
Yeah.
I love you.
Mm-hmm. I love you too.
I love you. See? See? Are you that upset about the bullying? It's how you know I love you. I do it to my friends too. And my family. Especially my brother.
I mean, he deserves it for sure.
They both do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Do you think there were? I'm trying to think if we've had like any like major miscommunications. Like, I don't want to sit here and say, "Oh, we're 100% green flags," because we 100% are not, especially me. But I mean, honestly,
We communicate pretty well. Like,
and that's
we're pretty transparent.
right, and that's what I think. Like the majority of problems in relationships is that people don't fucking communicate.
Yeah.
Like, if you're with someone, you should be able to do like, I understand that some things might be, like we just said, some things might be hard to bring up. So, you know, we've gotten to the point where we can kind of tell, like, if somebody's either upset, sad, or whatever, just by how they're acting. And I don't know. Maybe I don't understand how other couples don't.
They're just too chicken shit or afraid to be like, what's wrong?
Yeah. I'm just at the point where I'm like, I'm too old. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even that old. I'm not even 40 yet. But at the same time, I'm like, I'd rather just know what's going on rather than like silent treatment or, you know, whatever else, or just screaming at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even think we've ever yelled at each other. Like, I've yelled at the cats. You've heard me do that. But like,
Yeah. We've never shouted at each other
Ever.
in like anger.
ever. We've been together, what? Almost 3 years? Almost? Or is it
Almost 4?
4? That's right. Wait, we got together in 2022, right? Yeah, 4 this year. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like it's been that long? I feel like I've said that before.
It feels like time is slipping away and everything is turning into a blur, but not because of us, but because of
everything else.
everything else.
That we'll talk about that later. Do not think for 1 second that my giant mouth isn't going to talk about the state of the world at some point.
The state of the hellmouth existence that we live in has just been taxing.
Yes, extremely. But I will say, at least for me, it does not feel like we've been together for that long, which I think is a good thing.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it does almost feel like we've been living together longer, but we haven't.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is.
Because we just, well, I mean, just from the times we visited, I guess.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so what? Almost 4 years of, I don't know if I'd call it bliss. But we've tolerated each other.
4 years of toleration.
4 years of toleration. No, I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. We don't just tolerate each other. I feel like that's what most marriages are. People just tolerating each other. And I'm like, I don't want to live like that.
Yeah.
I want to live with my best friend, which I do, and our animal farm. Well, want to be animal farm. If I could have more animals, I would. This house would be covered in cats.
Yeah. We had unlimited funds. We would have unlimited pets.
Yeah. What? Okay, so thinking back about it, now that we've been together for almost 4 years, and considering where we both were when we first met each other, any advice you give to your past self?
Just be normal.
You are a normal guy.
Yeah, you are a normal guy. You can do the thing.
I mean,
just like, I think before, like, all of the like decades where I didn't have someone, I was just afraid of being like, you know, they're like, oh, they're gonna. I think my worst fear was someone pretending that they liked me, where they like string me along and then publicly embarrass me in front of
that's my thing. I'm the same way. That's why I literally ask you all the time if you hate me.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. We're the same in that aspect. I mean, I guess the advice I would give listen, I hate when people say, there's someone out there for everyone. Like, I was always like, I don't fucking know if that's true. Like, I don't, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like, in my teenage years into like my early 20s, all I fucking wanted was to be in a relationship. Because all of my friends they have been for fucking years.
Yeah.
And then, like, once I reached like 25, I was just like, I don't even fucking care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I care and I don't care. But also at the same time, it's like what people say kind of turned out to be true in this specific aspect, because and again, this could just be me, but I feel like we click really well. And I haven't had that with anybody, or that even understands like my like how what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like my mannerisms and how I act. Like you picked up on that super quick.
Yeah.
And like he like I can't think of the freaking word. Like anticipating. You anticipate stuff, which I really like, because sometimes I don't even know what I want. And you are able to kind of figure it out for me.
Yeah.
Which is extremely helpful, especially, you know, as he said in, I think it was the first episode, or maybe this one, about me having ADHD. Because I was diagnosed with that after we had gotten together.
Yeah.
And so like because like I can't make up my mind like 95% of the time, or like I don't want to get out of the bed, or I don't want to, you know, do this or that. And he's been very, very helpful in getting me to like, you know, do stuff, or like will bring me things, or, you know, be like, hey, this is for you. Like, I know you're feeling kind of, you know, which I really appreciate, because every other person I know that's in a relationship doesn't really get that often. And I always feel bad when I'm like, Matt's perfect. He's not perfect, but you know what I mean. Close enough.
I like to turn a frown upside down.
He does. It's very sweet. I don't know if he'd say the same about me. Because I'm very, I don't even know what the word is.
Princessy.
Am I princessy? Maybe that's just because I'm the only girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Like especially on my dad's side of the family. Like, I mean, I have my cousin Rachel, but like, it's a little different. She's technically my step cousin, but I don't really refer to her like that.
Mm-hmm.
But like growing up, it was literally just me and 3 boys on that side.
Yeah. My issue was like I never had like a lot of like female exposure, even though that saying female is gross.
Yeah. I was about to make a comment about it, but you got there before I
Yeah,
did.
it's like feminine exposure.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, because it was just mostly,
Me and my brother, and then my other male friends.
Right. Whereas, I've been around all types of people.
And I'm just a shy introvert that lived in the woods.
I'm from the woods.
From the woods.
He's not really now, I would say you're not really as introverted as he used to be.
It takes a lot of effort for me to not be.
Yeah. But you've gotten really good at it. I mean, just in terms of like... So, my brother has kids. And my cousin, who I'm really close with, who's kind of also like my sister, has kids. And Matt was never really around kids. And I also have a younger brother who's 15 years younger than me. And I watched and babysat and kept him a lot as a teenager and into my like 20s and stuff. And just watching him around like my nephews and my niece and stuff was just really funny because he just doesn't know how to interact with kids. But he's gotten a lot better. I always tell him, like, you got to be of the mindset that, like, you're a kid too. If they want to be weird, you be weird right with them, and they are going to have the time of their life. Like, we get to be the fun aunt and uncle.
Yeah. Before I was just like, hello, tiny human child.
Yes. Hello. And then that was pretty much about it. Like, we went and kept my cousin's son, Jameson, one day. And Jameson typically likes men more than women, except for his mom, really, and my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like, kind of clinged to Matt where he was, like, standing next to him. And he even put, like, his peanut butter sandwich on, like, your foot or something.
Uh-huh.
And just, like, stood next to him holding his blanket the whole time while he was watching Bluey. And Matt is just, like, playing his game and just kind of, like, kept, like, looking over at him like, what is this kid gonna do to me? It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But
like, I'm not very good at, like, interacting with the child.
You've gotten a lot better though, especially with like Trey, my nephew's Trey, and Trey mostly because you spent the most time around him.
Mm.
But like, yeah, I'm like, you just gotta act weird. Kids are weird. Kids like being weird.
Yeah,
they like playing random games and making shit up, and I'm like, you know what? It's my thing.
Mostly, I was just really into the game that I had there. It was the one where you're like the little black cat going around Tokyo.
Oh yeah, I've only played that once. Little Kitty Big City?
Yeah. It was fun.
Sounds like it.
I didn't get very far on it.
I didn't get very far the one that I played either. I should get it on my Switch. I can get it on Switch, can't I?
Probably.
I should do that. I still need to finish playing my little library game.
Yeah.
I think I might have finished that.
Library game?
Yeah, I was like it's called Tiny Library. And you own like this tiny little library in like
on your Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and like a little like not RV, but like a trailer. And then you like run it and you get to different spots throughout the city, and then like people ask you for like book recommendations. And they have actual like book titles in there.
Huh.
Like, 'cause I think I texted you about one. Like one of them they had Starstruck by Brennan's mom in there, and I was like, what the hell? So I like texted him. I was like, they got Starstruck in this game. But no, I need to finish playing that. And I played this one called something about a cat cafe. But I'm one of those people where it's like when I play games like that, I play them until they're done, and then I'm like, what do I have to do now? Because I got so obsessed with just going through it that like I'm like I have nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Like the cat cafe one, finish that game in the day.
Yeah.
When I'm like, why did I do this to myself? Same thing with the library one. I think I finished that one in like a day.
Just hyper focus on a game until it's done.
That's my problem. Yeah. If it's a game that I like, I will sit there and hyper focus on it until it is completed.
Which I think is why we should also be doing a gaming channel.
Yeah, we're gonna be. Oh yeah, I guess I can announce this here. We're gonna be doing Twitch. Probably gonna be. The plan is to do it on Saturday nights. The episodes will be released on Saturdays. I probably should have mentioned that in the first one. I didn't. Episodes will be released on Saturdays. So our plan is to game on Twitch Saturday nights. Time frame is TBD. But I will post it to socials. Speaking of that, I know we're kind of getting off topic, but whatever. It's kind of the purpose of this whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't like Facebook. I don't want to use Facebook. I don't particularly want to use Instagram because of the association to Facebook.
Yeah.
But I will choose Instagram as a lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Even though that kind of defeats the purpose. My sole goal was to originally just be on Blue Sky. That's the type of people I want.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you can't pick your audience, right? Like people are going to do what they do. But at the same time, it's like the people that I know would either one, enjoy this, two, actually listen.
Right.
And three, may actually even give us suggestions on shit. Are those people. Like I love Blue Sky. Like ever since that came about, like it, and I know people say it's an echo chamber. Whatever, you can say that if you want. That's fine. So is X, and so is every fucking thing else.
I refuse to call it that. I will only ever call it Twitter.
Yeah. Well, because of my job, I use X more than Twitter because I have to. Anyway, so yeah, plan is to Twitch a couple hours on Saturday nights, and we'll post that wherever I actually decide to have our socials. Chances are, I'm probably gonna do Blue Sky first. And if I can't get a lot of traction there, then I might move to Instagram and have both of those. I will not be using TikTok. TikTok can suck my dick. And I know that that's like a way to help, with engagement and stuff, but the way that they're doing all that shit and how the, algorithms are now, absolutely not.
Yeah. TikTok was cool.
Until it became
part of the man.
Yeah. And, Donald Trump wanting to put his fucking name on everything.
The orange man.
We got to stop there because I will.
Orange man bad.
Orange man bad. Shree will ramble for hours. That's the problem. China, we got off topic.
Mm-hmm. That happens all the time.
It's going to happen more. It's going to happen a lot. So I guess, is there anything you can think of that we didn't talk about as far as like our relationship goes? I feel like we covered the vast majority of it. It's not like, we can't, I guess I can say that we have talked about future.
Yeah. I've been shopping for rings. Don't you worry.
I might poop my pants. Literally. I think when it happens, I'm gonna shit my pants. Shit my pants and cry.
Shit my pants, cry, and come.
Shit, cry, and come all at the same time. I keep saying that I'll do this and do that, but I literally don't know. I might pass out. Like, I don't even know. I literally might pass out. Like, before I even get a word, I might just fall over. I don't fucking know. I'm insane.
Just hold your breath until you die.
Yeah. Probably. You know me.
Yeah.
And be like, probably like stop moving. All I see, part of me is like, should he do it in public? Probably not. Because again, I might pass out or I'll shit myself. Oh God.
Part of me is like, I kind of, well, no, because then I'm like, should you record it when it happens just so we have it for the internet?
That is a twisted impulse to have when you're doing like content creation. Is like, if it's not on film, it doesn't matter.
Right. But I'm just thinking in terms of like being able to have it so that I can talk about it later. Because I might black out. I don't fucking know. I listen, as a woman, or most of us plan these things in our heads for years, and I'm 37. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Fuck that guy too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
That's not fun.
I know. It's like sucks when you're like, oh, I can't sing that song anymore because this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so yeah, we've talked about. That's kind of the gist about how we met. If anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome to let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have an email address in case.
Yeah. Like if you want to reach out to us.
Yeah, it's sqsdpod@gmail.com.
It'll be in like show notes and everything like that, along with the socials that I decide to use. Yeah, if you have suggestions on things you want us to talk about, fandoms you like that you are interested to see if we like, or if you just want to say, hey, what's up? I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I can't say, I'll get back to you in a certain amount of time, because we do work. But yeah, please feel free to do that. We might be asking for suggestions on stuff coming up because I have a lot of stuff planned. And I would like to generate some what's the word I'm looking for?
Generate some come on, words, words.
Traction, I guess, or generate some
Discussion? Generate discussion? I don't fucking know. I'll think of it later. Put your hands down, weirdo.
So I guess that's the end of this episode. I don't even know how long this is.
I don't know. The episodes are going to be as long as they're going to be. I'm not going to set.
We initially wanted to shoot for an hour, but
we realize that some things are going to be longer than others and
yeah,
stuff like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah. At most, probably an hour.
Yeah. But just to reiterate, episodes are going to be coming out bi-weekly on Saturdays. Bi-weekly. Yeah. If you would like to reach out to us, please do. And until next time, bye.
Love you, bye.